Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is noun phrase 273. The noun phrase today is high time. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. If someone says that something is high time, it means that it is something that is definitely due. Actually, it is more often used to mean it's about time or something is long overdue, like it should have been done a long time ago. What took them so long to finally do this? It's about time. It's high time this happened. All right, we do have a second meaning, which is used less today, but was often used in former times to mean a very enjoyable time. Yeah, I often hear this in movies that take place from like a couple hundred years ago, or around the time that Charles Dickens books were written. You might hear the second meaning more. So, or the early 1900s, 1800s, around that time, we might hear the second meaning more. Let's continue. The origin of the first meaning originated in the 1200s and referred to the warmest time of the day. I guess, like the sun was at its highest, so that's why they probably said high time. This is where we also get the phrase high noon from, which meant the middle of the day, which was usually the warmest time. Yeah, sometimes you see that in cowboy movies too. Like if they're gonna have a duel, I'll meet you tomorrow for a duel at high noon. That's like probably 12 o'clock, just as it turns to the PM. That's the time they were gonna have the gun duel. Probably the warmest time of the day. Well, let's continue. In former times, this was very important to farmers or people who worked in the fields because it was a sign that half the day was over. It was also necessary to have a considerable amount of work done by that time. Or you must quickly catch up, because, you run out of time, only another half of the day left. As time passed, it was used more to mean it was a time that something should have been started before due to lost time or, a late start. Okay, and we got several examples here. Here's the first one. Well, it's high time you two got hitched. Remember, that's a funny way of saying somebody got married. Remember, we just did the word origin on that one, too. You have been dating for over a decade. Okay, good. Number 2 here. It's high time they revoked that law, so that they took it away. It was a mistake to even implement it, so they should have never even put it into effect. And maybe, a lot of people complained about it or it backfired, but now they revoked it. But you say, well, it's about time. That was causing so much trouble. All right, number 3 here. It is high time they came to an agreement. They have been negotiating for over a year. Okay, good. And the second meaning of high time comes from the origin of high days, meaning good times or times of importance. All right, so we have 2 examples for that one. A high time was had by everyone who attended. So you had a good time. You had a very enjoyable time. Everybody had a high time. And the second one, most people had a high time at this festival, meaning, again, a very happy time, enjoyable time. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.